Well, good evening. We're going to have a snack. We're going to make a snack for supper tonight. And it's a really easy snack, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it. It's going to take a couple minutes, but this is live. We're going to go live, right? Have to say hi to my cameraman.
Hey.
What's your name?
Lincoln.
Lincoln. Alright, so right now I'm going to go as real. So I turn this on to, I'm going to use a waffle maker. Now I pop it open, let some of that steam out of there, and might even put the vent on. We'll run it down on a low vent thing right now. So this is already steaming. So how I prepare it, there's no routine that I do directly. Just keep up with my cameraman so I'm coming along with there. Grab a couple of plates. Grab 3 paper plates for this meal. And I'm going to set up all the ingredients right now. What I'm going to do is I bring this bad boy out to about here normally. And I pull out 4 eggs. As we're going along here. Uno, dos, tres. What's the next word?
Quattro.
Quattro, thank you, cameraman. So I take 4 eggs out. And put that back. Take some cheese out. And take some shells out. Burrito shells. These are the ones we eat. I'm not endorsing anyone. So we got that, and this. So I've got the refrigerator now. Pretty much I got everything that I'm going to be using out for me to grab and use. Next thing I need is a knife, and I will be using, I don't have my setup there, but that's okay. I'll use that. And you gotta have one of these. That's the big part of this whole process. So now I'm gonna walk over here and I'm gonna grab some paper towels. So we're gonna be dealing with eggs and the shells and everything that go along with it. I'm almost to the point where I'm ready to rock and roll. Got the grill heated up. See that? Heated up. So what I do, spray this bottom area, spray the top area, set that down for a second, turn right over here, and bring these guys over. Now inside of this waffle maker, there's 4 sections. 1, 2, 3, 4. Doesn't matter. You drop an egg in there, and the first one, give it just a couple seconds to make up its own mind what it wants to do. Drop your second egg. In your hands as you're doing this. It's eggs, salmonella. You want to be careful about that. So here's number 3. Here comes number 4. So you can see we just moved right along. Got 4 eggs. I'm going to keep them there for a minute, and then you close the lid down on this here bad boy. Let's let the heat back a little bit. So while this is happening, I got to start snapping. I got to get busy. So what I'll do is I'll figure out, I want 4 slices of sausage for sure. Plug that out. Peel this guy down, take that paper with me. I'll notice I got 3 plates sitting there. 3 plates that I'm using is to cut the sausage. Now, I always cut this little end off to start with and pop it over there. So there's going to make up 4 pieces of sausage in just a second. I'll be ready to go. So set this up. There you go. How you doing, Lincoln? How was the day today?
Good.
What day of the week is it? Is it Wednesday already?
Wednesday.
Coming up on Halloween. What are you going to wear for a mask? Anything special?
Nothing special.
Okay, so like I said, I'm prepping everything as I go along because I'm waiting on them eggs over there. Now your eggs, we'll just stay busy over there. Pull that back like that. Now, let's set this guy up. Reach in, and how I'm working is I'm working across. So I drop some cheddar in there. This is the cheese that we're using. We like it here. We've all agreed on it. Good stuff. Drop that across there. Drop that across there. Pull this guy up. Fold this guy over. And we use sausage and cheese quite a bit here. So I don't worry about having to seal everything. I don't have to worry about sealing everything because I'm in the refrigerator. It's going to be all right. Okay, so still have those eggs to deal with, and we got these guys to deal with. Right, Lincoln?
Yeah, right.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to bring them over here. Like I said, we got those eggs to deal with. So I open this up. My eggs are done. I'm going to make 2 property lines. A single property line for 2 pieces of property. These are the first property that I'm going to take out. I take that out. Now watch this. When I took this piece of egg out, it conforms with the circle right there. So we're keeping it parallel to the circle. And this guy, when this comes out, you got to turn your plate the opposite direction. We're probably getting a lot of shade right there, Lincoln. I think you're standing in your own light. Okay, so then I take these guys and I push this over the top, push him over the top. Take this old guy right here and push him over the top. So what's happening in the real facts of everything is that the heat from the egg is starting to heat the bottom of the sausage. So I got to come back here again. I got to realize what I'm doing. Circle this guy around, circle this guy around again, and then I grab this guy, set him in the conform portion of this waffle maker. Move this guy up just a little bit, bring this guy over to meet, take this guy and fit. Now I'm folding them both over. Sometimes it'll be equally folded over. If I really wanted to do that, I just move this over a little bit more. Sausage, but anyway, you're not going to be in any trouble. You just take the ends and fold them over, and you're holding them. Now this waffle maker is going to be super hot, right? So then we take this fork. This is why I said to make this meal, you have to have at least one of these, so it holds it down. See how we're holding that product down in there, and then I slowly release it. I've gone to full steam ahead, and if you look at my foot, look down at my foot, I start counting to 60, and I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm doing that. Any questions you might have?
No.
Okay, why don't you could go ahead and put the pan up in the cupboard. This is clearing up the neighborhood now. Good job. I'm around right now, I'm at 30. So this is it's kind of interesting though. So far it's been pretty quick. And thanks for helping me put away stuff.
You're welcome.
So the only thing that I know that is still out is the shells, but I haven't decided if I'm going to make 2 more after this one, so I'm going to hang tight there. So right now I'm about, that was 60. Now take a look at that, would you? Isn't that just awesome? Totally, completely awesome.
Yeah.
So now, you gotta watch this part of it. Get that fork underneath here. And it's going to be kind of blazing hot. Here, that one's still a little piece of an egg that wants to keep coming out. But let's take a look in the inside of what happened. So look down in there, these got all heated up. Now I got this guy sitting here like this. I put it away too soon. spoke too soon. So I'm gonna bring out this spray, this little grease ring, spray it around there, spray this around here, really quick, set that down. Bring this guy, see this is nice, you can slide this one over. These are really hot to eat right now. Bring these two guys together. What do I do next?
You fold it.
Fold it?
Yeah, fold it.
And then what? The ends too?
Yeah, the ends too.
Okay, so what am I gonna need for it to, when I bend these ends, I get it from the bottom, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
And I fold it over like this. I get this guy and I fold it over like that. I take my two fingers and hold over the tabs. And there's probably even a name in cooking for that, but I don't know what it is. So anyway, now we're back to counting to 60 again. Would you please put the Pam away one more time?
Okay.
You proved to me that you can do good. First time. It makes you a specialist at it. So as we're hanging around, we'll put the fork. Now you could, what am I doing? I guess that's a good question. I'm here, and what I'm doing is I keep one finger over the temperature, because that's a cool area. There's nothing hot about that. Go ahead and touch it, cameraman. See that?
Oh, yeah.
It's not hot at all. So, and then I keep this other finger, and as I'm counting, I'm somewhere about 34, 35 around there, and I'm pushing down with this hand over here. So if I really need to, I could just use this hand, free up this hand. What you're seeing is happening is from when I sprayed my waffle maker, the spray starts getting underneath there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So then I just fold this egg up, and I come back here, where I just roll that back to you, and just kind of get that grease up. Still thinking. About right now I'm at 54, 55, 67, 8, 9, 60. Now, we'll see what this guy turned out to be like. Ooh, good one, right? Did he turn out good?
Yeah.
What do? Come up here. You always have to be careful. Be careful about that grill. Now, here's the big thing. I love my family so much that what I do for them at this point, you have the opportunity just to pick it up and carry it. You can see, I can carry them. You see it over here? Carrying it, right? And so you have that option, and you can gobble it down. But what I like to do, really, is I like to make 4, those trays, cuatro, 4 places. So the knife that I used earlier in the beginning of this thing becomes my helping hand. I look at the squares and I go 1, 2 over, 1, 2 over. Okay? So somewhere around 1, 2 over and 1, 2 over, I poke that fork down in it and I hold it down good and tight. You gotta hold it tight, people. Then I come over here to the other side. See this? And I get busy with that. Gotta hold it tight, right? Right, Lincoln? And then I come back, holding that tight, and I come up to the middle. And I give it a nice little cut down the middle too. Believe it or not, there is a way when I'm doing this that you can actually feel the best way is you're putting pressure on the tip of the knife and pulling it back. And when you take these out, make sure that you keep them out that way. Now, this guy is the first person's plate, so we set his, or whoever it is taking it, so we bring these over. See, they stay together, and bring them over, and then who's ever eating it just picks it up like little slices and pulls it out. So there's your two meals that we made. Take this here bit of scrap, put it on this, because this is no good, and we have no pets that will eat that or I want to give to. So that's just the end part of a sausage, but that's all it is. We dispose of that, put this away. Seal it up. So they're good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Important part of this. Put it back in the fridge, close the fridge, take the utensils that I was using. So right here I got, when I started out I took 4 pieces of paper towel
Mm-hmm.
with me. And now each person gets a piece of paper towel. One is for you, the other one's for Auntie. Pass it over to her, and that's the end of the story. So for now, I'm going to say stop.